Shalom, first and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Honors to you, Akim, laboring in his truth and all faith and sincerity. Shalom. Now I want to go into a quick lesson dealing with balance. All right, because balance is a key component in dealing in his truth. All right, because when you're balanced, you're basically on the straight and narrow. You can't walk on the straight and narrow if you're unbalanced. And, we all guilty of this, like trying to teach people in the world. And what I mean by people in the world is maybe your family, old friends, your girl or something like that, And what happens is you make yourself over-righteous, okay? You make yourself look like you are better than you are. All right, and in reality, man, we're nothing, man. Like the scriptures say, our righteousness is as filthy rags. We're nobody, man. All right, the only thing will make you somebody, all right, if you are the potential elect. And we will not know that until we endure all the way to the end, man. That's when you can kick back and unwind. But until then, you're nothing, man. So, balance is a key component in this truth, and you got to know how to harness this power and stay balanced. Either on this side or the other. To the right or to the left. You got to be balanced. You can't lean toward one side or the other. And like I said, when you just try, when you try to teach someone, and all that, like in the world, or like I said, an old friend or anything like that, you're going to make yourself look over righteous, man. And the flip side of that, and we come around the brethren, all right, and you act all mannerable and try to, speak well-mannered. And, hey, really, you got to loosen up and be yourself, man. Because you're not going to win no brownie points with the Most High like that, man. All right, you got some brothers that like to want to take trips to New York, and they like to go up to New York and stand around the apostles. Hey, look, that's not going to get you no brownie points with the Most High, man. All right, your main goal is to do what was commanded of you, and that's teach this word. Do these videos and go out on the highways and hedges and stand firm and push this word. That by default will keep you balanced, man. Because that's commanded of us. Like Yahweh Shai asked Peter 3 times, if you love me, feed my sheep. So that's how you stay balanced, man. And I'm going to get a scripture real quick. This is Ecclesiasticus 7:16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Yeah, so don't be over righteous, man, or make yourself over wise, because that's not going to get you salvation, man. You're only going to destroy yourself, man. All right, and being over wise is teaching, just some random person, man, because that's by default making you look like you smart or something, man. Just do what was commanded of you. Teach this word, all right, put the videos up, and the Most High gonna lead the person who was meant to hear this word, man. All right? That's like what I like to call a midget among dwarf syndrome. All right? A lot of guys get this truth, and they can't wait to go out there and teach somebody who don't know so they can make themselves look big, man. But that's not gonna give you salvation, man. You got to do this work. That's going to keep you balanced, man. That's keep you on the straight and narrow. All right, reading it again. Ecclesiasticus 7:16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Verse 17. Be not over much wicked, neither. Be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? So the scripture tell you don't be over righteous or over wicked, man. All right? Because that's an abomination to the Most High. All right? This is Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So a just weight is his delight, and a false balance is an abomination, man. So you got to know how to be able to filter the two, man, and stay on the straight and narrow, man. And the straight and narrow, like I said, is basically doing this work, man. Okay? You do this work, and by default, you're going to be all right. Okay? Now, this is the book of 2nd Ezra in the Apocrypha, 7 and 6. There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. So that city is talking about the kingdom, all right? And that path being so small, all right, that only one man can travel through, all right, it's so small with fire on the right and water on the left, only way to travel that road is you got to have balance, all right? When you think of a tightrope, all right, guy who walks on tightropes, all right, that thin line he walking across, he can't be unbalanced up there, man, at least he'll fall. So that's why it's important to have balance. That's why I led this off saying, all right, that's an important component in this truth, balance, man. Because to walk this straight and narrow, you must be balanced, all right? If you consider like a cop might pull a person over for drinking, all right, and they make them walk that straight line, all right, to see if they drunk or not. And the only way you're going to walk that line is with balance. So, you got to have a certain balance in this truth, man. You can't be over righteous or overly wicked. You got to really just be yourself, man. Be yourself, do the work, okay? And by default, by default, you're going to be balanced, all right? You're going to have a single eye, all right? Balance brings about a single eye, man. And that's just like the Ark, did the video dealing with Apostle Tahar and his honest report, all right? Reason why nobody had nothing bad to say about Apostle Tahar, because the man has been diligent in doing the work, man. Okay? Apostle Tahar is a great example. The man is not over righteous and the man is not over wicked. He's balanced, man. He do what is required, and that's do the work, man. So whether if he curse, all right, and use so-called curse words, that don't matter, man. Long as he doing the work, that brings about a form of balance. So, I hope it was edifying, all right? And remember, Akim, stay balanced in this truth, man, all right? You cannot will yourself to good graces with the Most High. You can't get brownie points with the Most High by overexerting yourself. You got to just be yourself and stay doing his work. And by doing that, you will be balanced. So until the next time, Shalom.